सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः. Vichara Sagara, Chapter 6, Topic number 341, Page number 220. दृष्टिसृष्टिवाद एव अङ्गीकार्यम् परमार्थतस्तु जागरितपदार्थानामपि कार्यकारणत्वादिकं कश्चिदपि न सम्भवति. In our Shastra teaching, there are different views regarding this Srishti or the reality of that creation. The reality when we talk are Satyatvam, or we can say Satta. Satta means existence. How much reality is there in this creation? The ultimate conclusion, the ultimate teaching is Advaitam Brahma. There is no second thing really. Real thing is not there in this world other than Brahman. The day you understand there is no second real thing to limit you, then you are free from limitation. The day you understand there is no any second real entity to threaten me, to limit me, or to cause any fear in me. There is no second thing at all really, like me, the Brahman, the Chaitanyam. The day you understand alone, you are free from fear. Fear of death, fear of future, fear of all karmas, sanchita karmas. This fear or some type of ignorance, that itself is a limitation. Not knowing what is this creation, who is the creator, how it has come, where it goes, why it has come at all these questions. Even the questions in the mind, you yourself feel, I am ignorant of all these things. Why I am born? Why I am facing all this Vyadhi, Jara, Marana? Why? The questioner continue as long as there is self-ignorance. That ignorance itself is a limitation. That ignorance, Atma Ajnanam, itself is a limitation it caused some finitude in me. I am ignorant. I am ignorant of so many things. That itself is a samsara. That itself is a samsara. I don't know anything. I don't know this. I know everything, but I don't know about creation. I don't know about God. So there will be something always I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Intelligence or intellect cannot withstand ignorance. Intellect, it is very honest, unlike the mind. Everyone's intellect is very, very honest. That intellect alone is called self-conscience, we call. Self-conscience. Intellect can never cheat the person. Intellect always gives right. You know, you don't know, all it will tell you. Mind alone cheats us, not the intellect. Intellect is always honest. Therefore, in that intellect, ignorance is there, you cannot withstand. That itself is a limitation, samsara. So, therefore, Shastra says, understand there is no second thing at all. In our Shastra, Trividha Sattavadi, TSV, Trividha Sattavadi. There are three types of realities. Jagat is Vyavaharika Satyam. It is real, it has got Satta. Even though when I am sleeping, it may not be there for me, but it exists. This is the argument the TSV, Trividha Sattavadi, is giving. Satta asti. While waking state, I am seeing them, it is there. When I am sleeping also it is there. And he took that Pratyabhigna Pramanam, recognition. Pratyabhigna, tomorrow morning I wake up and I remember all my family members, everyone. Pratyabhigna is there. That wife alone whom I have married 30 years back, that wife alone I am seeing. Pratyabhigna, I recognize her. I recognize the Vichara Sagara class, Pratyabhigna. How can you say Satta Nasti? So Pratyabhigna Pramanam he hold on. And Shruti Pramanam also is there. Shruti is talking about Srishti. How can you say Shruti is also wrong? For that, Nischala has given answers. And he is concluding here, paraphrasing, summarizing the entire Dvividha Sattavada, DSV. So, Pratyabhigna is also accepted until you come to Veda Pramanam or Mahavakya Pramanam. What Vedantin says, Advaitin, that means we are saying, Nischala is telling, until you come to Mahavakya, Vedanta Shastra Pramanam, Pratyabhigna is accepted. Pratyabhigna is accepted. Soyam Devadattaha, that example we have given. So we have accepted that. It does not mean Pratyabhigna Pramanam proving the world, therefore it is real. You cannot say so. We answer to the Purvapakshi. Because Pratyabhigna is also a Bhranti, Brahma, Mithya. We negate Pratyabhigna later. Adhyaropakale Pratyabhigna we take, and Apavadakale we remove Pratyabhigna also is because of avidya. And Shastra Pramanam, what? Tasmadva etasmad atmanah sambhutaha, that also we have negated. Shruti itself negates. That is why we are negating. Neha nanasti kinchana. There is nothing. Therefore, we have to interpret properly. This is called Mimamsa. Mimamsa means right interpretation. What is that interpretation? You have to recognize that this Shastra talking about Srishti is also, there is no Tatparyam in that. Srishti Vakyam is not to teach about the Srishti, but to meditate upon for Layachintanam. Layachintanartham, that Srishti has been talked about. Meditation. How the Srishti has come from Atma, that Maya, the Akasha has come, Maya Sahitam Brahma, Ishwarat, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi, like that we are talking. Later, Layachintanam time, you withdraw from gross to subtle to causal. Finally, into Atma, you have to dissolve. That is merging. Merging into the Atman or Brahman. That is final. This is called Layachintana Prakaraha. That we saw already in previous pages. Therefore, now in Lalita Sahasranama also, Unmesha Nimishotpanna Vipanna Bhuvanavali. The whole world, you open the eyes. Unmesha Nimisha Utpanna Vipanna Bhuvanavali. That is why DSV said, so this Drishti Srishti Vada. That means Drishti Srishti Vada means vritti that comes in avidya or maya. Vritti, as long as you have a thought, vritti, that is avidya or maya. Drishti eva srishtihi. Drishti eva srishtihi. DSV in that Drishti eva srishtihi. Since I am seeing, therefore there is creation. Karmadharaya samasa. Drishti eva srishtihi. In TSV, in Trividha Sattavada, Srishti eva drishtihi. That means, since Srishti is there, I am seeing. Srishtihi, that is Shashti Tatpurusha is take. Srishtihi prapanchasya drishtihi. Srishtihi prapanchasya means that prapancha is created, therefore I am seeing. Shashti Tatpurusha samasa. Srishta drishtihi. Srishta drishtihi TVS. TSV. Srishti Drishtivada. TSV means Drishti Srishtivada is called DSV. Srishti Drishtivada or Trividha Sattavada is called TSV. Trividha Sattavada is DSV. Trividha Sattavada is TSV. So TSV is Srishta Drishtihi. Srishtihi prapanchasya drishtihi or Srishta drishtihi. This is Sashti Tatpurusha Samasa. So, for grammar students, we have to interpret properly. For TSV, The world is Pramatrubhasyam. I, the knower, am seeing the world. Pramata. I am seeing the Prameyam, the Prapancha. I get the knowledge of that Prapancha, Prama. So, Prapanchasya Jnanam Bhavati, Jnanat. Artha and Jnanam. Artha means Prapancha and Jnana means knowledge about the world. What Advaitin says, Advaitin means one group of Advaitins who talk about DSV, Dvida Sattavada, two orders of reality. We say, we means now we are in the party of Nischala Dasa. Dvida Sattavadi says, this Vyavaharika Prapancha is also comes under Pratibhasikam. It is also like a dream, Dvividha Sattavada. There is no world at all. It is not Pramatru Bhasyam, it is Sakshi Bhasyam. Sakshi Bhasyam. Pramata Bhasyam is TSV, Dvividha Sattavadi. Dvividha Sattavadi, two orders of reality, when we say, it is only Sakshi Bhasyam, witnessed by Sakshi alone. Mind is also witnessed by Sakshi, and mind, through mind, world is also witnessed by Sakshi. So there is no Pramatra Bhasyam world. That is what we are seeing. Here footnote also, very nice footnote. Let us read the paragraphs fully and we'll go to the footnote, important points. Paramarthatastu jagarita padarthanamapi. Paramarthatastu, really speaking, from absolute standpoint, karyakaranatvadikam kinchidapi na sambhavati. This is for the negation of Shruti Srishti Vakyam. Where Shruti talks about Srishti, there also Karya Karana Sambandha. Akasha is Karanam, Vayu is Karyam, Vayu is Karanam, fire is Karyam, fire is Karanam, water is Karyam, water is Karanam, earth is Karyam. This Karya Karana Sambandha chain is also na sambhavati, really speaking. That means the cause-effect relation also negated in Drishti Srishtivada. Therefore, Drishti Srishtivada eva angikaryaha, that is the heading. Sarve api padarthaha. From here I have to read. Sarve api padarthaha sakshad avidya karyabhutaha shuktirajatadivat swapnavaccha साक्षाद अविद्या कार्यत्वेन प्रातिभासिकत्वाद अविद्या वृत्युपहित साक्षिणा एव सर्वे अपि पदार्थाः प्रकाश्यन्ते. So sarve api padarthaha, all objects, whatever you are seeing in this world, sakshat avidya, directly they are all the products of karyabhutaha, means products of your self-ignorance. Avidya means maya, mula vidya. Directly you are talking about the appearance of the world is as creation. Sakshat avidya karyabhuta. Like what? Shukti rajatadivat. Like shell silver. Second example, swapnavaccha. Like dream. They are also sakshat avidya karyatvena, because of the products of ignorance, pratibhasikatva, they are pratibhasikam. Swapna is pratibhasikam, projected by the waker. Silver is projected by that person who is ignorant of shell. Avidya. Here also, ignorant of Atma, the Sakshi Chaitanya, that ignorance alone produce this world as it were. Really it is not produced. Rope snake is not produced. Rope snake is projected. Therefore, here, because of ignorance of Atma, the person, individual, project the world. Project the world. In Srishti Drishtivada, world is not projected by the mind. World is projected by Ishvara. In Srishti Drishtivada, Ishvara is there. But in Drishti Srishtivada, Ishvara is also comes under Pratibhasikam. In Vedanta, finally, Ishvara is also taken as Vyavaharikam only. Finally. But it is only for Uttamadhikari. So this negation, whole thing is for Uttamadhikari. He has already said in the beginning itself. While talking, introducing the Drishti Srishtivada, that time itself Nischaladasa said, the whole thing is not relevant for Madhya Mandama Adhikaris. They cannot grasp, they cannot assimilate. Only Uttam Adhikaris can assimilate, Uttam Adhikaris only can accept it. As long as you are not a Uttam Adhikari, these words are only just words. They are not facts. Already he said that. So remember that. Pratibhasikatvat avidyavritti upahita sakshina eva. The Sakshi Chaitanyam, which is upahitam, means enclosed in the vritti, mind, antahkaranam. Sarve api padartha, all these objects, whatever you are seeing in the world, prakashyante, they appear. They appear. Avidyayaha gneyakaraha gnanakarascha parinamaha yugapadeva उत्पद्य युगपदेव नश्यति स्वप्नवदेव दर्शनं सृष्टिरदर्शनं लयः इति न्यायात् यदा पदार्थः प्रतीयते तदैव प्रतीतिविषयः पदार्थो जायते न तु कालान्तरे पदार्थोत्पत्तिरस्ति अयमेव दृष्टिसृष्टिवादः इत्युच्यते. अविद्यायाः, because of tamoguna. Avidya is tamoguna. Jnanam is sattva. Sattva sanjayate jnanam. By sattva guna, jnanam comes. Whenever, as long as you are in avidya, it is you are in tamoguna. Predominantly. Ajnanam means avidya means tamoguna pradhana. Gneyakara means gneya means what? Object. Arthadhyasa. Gnanakarascha gnanadhyasa. Car is there. That car is a object. Adharthyasa. Is there a car? There is no substance called car. There is no substance called house. What is house? House is nothing but four walls. Walls are what? Cement and bricks. What are cement and bricks and all? Only another material. Like that you go on and on and on. See that there is no house at all, car at all. Therefore whole entire dictionary, namas are irrelevant. Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam mrittika ityeva satyam. Therefore jnanadhyasa arthadhyasa parinamaha. They are the modification, vikara, parinama. Yugapadeva. What Purvapakshi said, in dream everything comes yugapat simultaneously. But in Jagrat, they are not simultaneous. That is the reason Purvapakshi has given. Now Nischala Dasa says, Vyavaharika Prapancha also Yugapat eva, simultaneous only. Yugapad eva Utpadya, they simultaneously at a time appear. Yugapadeva at a time nashyati, they disappear. Like what? Swapnavat, like dream. So for a dreamer, dream is not a dream in dream. Dream elephant, mother elephant is born before for a dreamer. He is not thinking it is Yugapat. For a dreamer, dream is Vyavaharikam. Baby elephant is product. Mother elephant is cause. Karyakarana Sambandha is there. After waking, you are talking about that Yugapat, simultaneous. Similarly, here also you are in Ajnana slumber. Ajnana, you are in Ajnana Nidra. As long as you are in Ajnana Nidra, you talk about Vyavaharika Karyakarana Sambandha. Once you wake up to your real nature, wake up means when you understand your Atma Swarupam, this Karyakarana Sambandha also falls. Waking world, Jnanadhyasa, Arthadhyasa, only Parinama of Avidya, they appear and disappear. Appear simultaneously, disappear simultaneously, like dream. Therefore, Darshanam Srishtihi, Adarshanam Layaha. What is Srishti Laya? When you see, that is Srishti. When you don't see, it is Laya. Darshanam Srishtihi, Adarshanam, not seeing, is Layaha. Iti, thus, Nyayat, because of this logic. Yada padarthaha pratiyate, when object appears, tada eva, then only, pratitihi vishaya. Once you see it, car is, house is, book is. Once you don't see, it is as good as non-existent. Pratiti vishaya, padarthaha jayate, it as though it is created, generated. Natu kalantare padarthaha api utpattihi asti. Really, later time also, kalantare, after some time it is born. That birth, the date of birth, date of expiry, all these padartha utpattihi na asti. This alone is called drishti srishti vadaha. Ayameva. This alone is called drishti srishti vadaha. Iti uchyate. Then Purvapaksha, Tippani, footnote. What is drishtihi? He is explaining. Avidya vritti rupam, just I will read. I am not going to explain. Just briefly I will mention. The Tippani means footnote in small letters below the paragraph. It is there. Pitambaradas has written the Tippani. Avidya vritti rupam jnanam tad utpatti samaye eva srishtihi. Drishti prapanchotpattihi. Asya arthasya pratipadanam drishti srishtivadaha iti ajatavada iti cha kathyate. This is called ajatavada. Where we saw this ajativada? Mandukya Upanishad. Ayam cha vadaha Brihadaranyukopanishad bhashye. This is already given in Brihadaranyaka Bhashyam also. Vartike, in Vartikam also. Brihadaranyaka Vartikam is there. Mandukyopanishad, Karikayam. As I am reading, you can understand, you see. Tad Bhashye. Mandukyopanishad Bhashyam Adi Shankaracharya wrote. Tatra eva Anandagiri. Anandagiri is another Tippanikara who wrote a commentary on Shankara Bhashyam. Vyakhyani. Then Vasishte, that in Yoga Vasishtam. Suta Samhitayam. This is Skanda Puranam. Suta Samhita comes in Skanda Purani. Vedanta Muktavalyam. All this Drishti Srishtivada given in all these books he is mentioning. Is support. Written by Ramaraya Kavi. Vedanta Muktavali, book written by Ramaraya Kavi. The essence of Upanishads. Vedanta Muktavali. Then Atma Purani. Atma Purana is another text also. It is written, this Drishti Srishtivada. Then Advaita Siddhau. Madhusudana Saraswati wrote Advaita Siddhi. And Atma Puranam written by Shankarananda. That is Atma Puranam. The Anyeshu Chak Vedanta Grantheshu Pratipadyate Iti Adharena. They are all writing only Drishti Srishtivada. I have support Adharena. That means Nichaladasa, having seen all these Granthas, only he have come to this conclusion. Visesha Jignasa Jignasavaha Tan Granthan Avaloka Yeshu. If you are interested, you go and look into those texts he is telling. Who will read all these books and you have time to read Skanda Puranam, Atma Puranam, Advaita Siddhi. Okay, all this if you want, you go and inquire, he is telling. He go and look into those texts. Therefore he says, Anket che madhu vindeta kimartham parvatam vrajeta. He gives you an example. When I am writing in this book, here I am giving that madhu, honey is available nearby. Any person go to mountain to get the honey? Like that, why you have to read all those books? You need not read. I read all those books. I come to a conclusion. Only Dvitha Sattavada is there. Only Vyavaharikam, also Pratibhasikam. Therefore, Paramarthika Satyam and Pratibhasika Satyam, only two are there. This already I have studied and giving you the honey. You need not go and search. That is called Anke, means nearby. Madhu Vindeta, enjoy them honey. Kimartham Parvatam Vrajeta. Why you go to Parvatam, mountain? Iti Nyayena. This is a axiom. Idiom like Nyaya means this is a logic. Nyayena. Etad Grandhena eva Jignasunam Drishti Srishti Siddhanta Jnanam Samyak Jayat. By studying Nischala Dasa's Vichara Sagara, my book itself is telling, itself you will get Drishti Srishtivada Jnanam. That means Dvitha Sattavada Jnanam you will get. Grandhantara Avalokam Karma tu Tesham Buddhi Vinodanaya Bhavati. Suppose you are interested, just Vinodam. It is you are as an entertainment. You go and study, nothing wrong. Iti api anyaha drishti srishtivadaha asti tatra. Not only that, in different places also it is there. Where it is there, this sloka, Vishnu Purana sloka is given. In footnote only, I mean still footnote. Okay. Satta sarva padarthanam Nanya Samvedanadrite Jnanaswarupameva ahuhu jagadetat vichakshanaha. This is from Vishnu Puranam. Vishnu Puranam is full of Vedanta. I studied under a Pandit Vishnu Puranam. Oh, it's a so vast subject Vishnu Puranam. About the Srishti, this Brahmanda, Anda, Pinda, lot of things will come. Full Vedanta comes. From that he is quoting. Satta sarva padarthanam sat samvedana rite. All the objects without that existence consciousness principle. Samvedana means Chaitanya. Rite, without that, satta na anya satta. There is no any other existence other than Brahma Chaitanya. Jnanaswarupameva ahuhu. Vichakshanaha. Wise people say, Vichakshanaha ahuhu. Wise people say, Etat jagat jnanaswarupameva. This whole jagat world is nothing but consciousness. Jnanaswarupameva. Beautiful sloka. That's why I have taken this tippani. I like this whole tippani, very nice. Wise people say this whole creation is nothing but consciousness. In that consciousness, matter is floating. Consciousness they are calling as spirit. Okay. In spirit, matter is nama rupa, is floating, manifesting nama rupa, unmanifest nama rupa, floating. Anya grandha, I said, anya iti etat api anyaha drishti srishti. Anya grandha, we can take it as Sankhya Vritti. There is a text called Sankhya Vritti, written by Aniruddha. He also mentions this. Then next, Arthasvarupam Brahmyantaha Pashyantyano Kudrishtayaha. This is from another text. Sattantara Nindapurvaka Satta Ekatta Pratipadanena Jagataha Tuchatva Muchyate. So world is Tucham. Even it is not Sadasad also, it is not there at all. Swayameva Sarvottamaha. Ayameva Sarvottamaha Pakshaha. Durlabhadhikarikaha. It is very difficult for Durlabha Adhikari. Adhikaris are very difficult to get to understand this. That means qualified students we won't get to understand this Drishti Srishtivada. Having said this much, so much, and he is telling, I don't get any qualified person, he is telling. That means very difficult to swallow, to accept. Okay, now next page we will go. Continuation. Very important paragraph is coming. Bullet points we can call. Bullet points of Drishti Srishtivada. What Drishti Srishtivada says, no object exists and I don't experience. That is what he was going to say. Asmin pakshe padarthanam ajnata satta nasti kintu jnata satta eva asti advaitavade ayameva siddhanta pakshaha. Asmin pakshe. Asmin, there is dirgham, it is must be short. Asmin pakshe satta dvaividhyameva न सत्ता त्रैविध्यम सर्वेषामेव दृश्यानाम् अनात्मपदार्थानां स्वप्नपदार्थानामिव प्रातिभासिकसत्ता एव प्रातिभासिक प्रातिभा प्रतिभासकालादन्यकाले अनात्मपदार्थानां सत्ता नास्ति तस्मात् न अस्त्येव तृतीया व्यावहारिकी सत्ता तृतीया थर्ड व्यावहारिक सत्ता relative order of reality न अस्ति एव it's not there अस्मिन् पक्षे see the first line अस्मिन् पक्षे means in this दृष्टि सृष्टिवाद पक्षे पदार्थानाम् अज्ञात सत्ता पूर्व पक्षी said when I am sleeping when I am not seeing them they are there unknowingly existing. Unknowingly means I do not know, but they are existing. That's called Ajnata Satta. But what Siddhanti says, that Satta also Nasti. Kintu, but Jnata Satta eva asti. Jnata Satta eva asti. Advaitavade ayameva siddhanta pakshaha. The Jnata Satta is what? Chaitanyam. Atma Chaitanya, Sakshi Chaitanyam alone is there. Paramarthika Satyam alone is there. Siddhanta Pakshaha. In this Paksha, Siddhanta Paksha, Satta Dvaividhyameva. Only there are Dvividha Satta. Pramatru Nasti Ityartha. Swapne Iva. Na Satta Traividhyam Sarveshameva. All objects, Drishyanam, products, Anatma Padarthanam. They are all Anatma means non-self. Like dream objects, Swapna Padarthanam Iva. Like dream objects, they are also projected only. Pratibhasika Satta only. While they are appearing, Pratibhasa Kalat Anya Kale, when they are not appearing other than appearance time, Anatma Padarthanam Satta Nasti. The Anatma Padarthas, all objects what you are seeing, their Satta, their reality, existence is not there. Therefore, Tasmat Nasti eva Tritiya Vyavahariki Satta. Therefore, Vyavaharika Satta Nasti. Then what are all there? Only Paramarthika Satyam, Pratibhasika Satyam. Only two are there. Now he is going to give technical difference between TSV and DSV. Sakshi Bhasyam or Sakshi Pratyaksham Manaha. The mind and the Chidabhasa become Pramata when it sees the world. So Pramana Vritti takes place. Shabda, Rupa, Pramana, Dvara, mind sees the world. That is Pramatru Bhasyam. In Drishti Srishtivada, there is no Pramatru Bhasyam. It is only Sakshi Bhasyam. That is going to be said here. I will read the paragraph. Second paragraph. Kinchasmin pakshe nikhilanat आत्मपदार्थाः साक्षिभास्याः प्रमातृप्रमाणयोः विषयभूतं न किञ्चिदप्यस्ति वस्तु यतः अन्तःकरणम् इन्द्रियाणि घटादिविषयाः इति त्रिपुटी ज्ञानं च इति सर्वमपि स्वप्ने इव युगपदेव जायते अतः तेषां मध्ये न विषयविषयित्वं सम्भवति किंचित किंचास्मिन् पक्षे किंच moreover further to explain अस्मिन् पक्षे in this DSV निखिला आत्मपदार्थाः अनात्मपदार्थाः निखिल अनात्मपदार्थाः. That means pramata, whatever he is seeing the object, prameyams, pramata, pramanam, prameyam, all of them, that means my body, mind, world, objects, all of them, sense organs, etc. Sakshi bhasyaha. They are only witnessed by Sakshi alone. And pramatru pramana yoho vishayabhutam na. They are not observed by pramata through pramanams. Pramana, for pramana, they are not the objects. Through pramana, only pramana means shabda pramana, rupa pramana, all these sense organs. The pramata, I, through pramanam, seeing the prameyam, all this vishaya, vishayi. Pramata is the vishayi. Prameyam is the vishaya. Vishaya bhutam na kinchidapi asti vastu. Vastu is not there outside. Therefore, yataha antahkarana means pramata, indriyani pramanam, ghatadi vishayaha, prameyam, triputi jnanancha. Triputi jnanam, there should be gap. Triputi kama jnanancha. Pramata, pramanam, prameyam, jnanam, the knowledge, pramata, triputi means pramata, pramanam, prameyam, triputi jnanam, prama. All these sarvam api like a dream, sapne iva, yugapadeva jayate. In page number 204 we saw this. 32 to 32 topic, and there we saw 324 topic we saw this. Jayate, yugapadeva jayate. Therefore, ataha tesham madhye, in between, Vishaya Vishayitvam means Prameya Pramata. Vishaya means Prameyam. Vishayi means Pramata. There is no Pramata Prameya Sambandha na Sambhavati. Ghatadi Vishayaha Netrādindriyāni antahkaranam ca ityetani yadi jnānāt pūrvam syuhu tadhā netrādindriya antahkaranasya vrittirūpam jnānam pramānajanyam bhavēt tacca antahkaranam indriyāni vishayacchaya iti त्रितयं ज्ञानपूर्वकाले नास्ति ज्ञानकाले एव स्वप्न इव त्रिपुटी उत्पद्यते Tasmat triputijanyam jnanam kinchidapi nasti. What we are talking in our classes also, many times I said Triputi Jnanam, Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam, so elaborately. Now we are telling what there is no Pramata, there is no Pramanam, there is no Prameyam. Triputi eva nasti. And Triputi Janya Jnanam api Prama api nasti. Kinchidapi nasti. How Ghatadi Vishayaha, the pot, etc. objects, Netradi Indriyani, Netra eyes, Indriyani, sense organs, Antakaranancha, Antakarana mind, Etani, Edi Jnanat Puram Syuhu. Before I am seeing the pot, Jnanat Purvam, this pot, what I am seeing, now pot knowledge I have got. Okay. Before I am seeing this pot was there or not? Pot is there. When I see only pot is. Before I am seeing Jnanat Purvam, he says, Antakaranancha iti etani yadi Jnanat Purvam syuhu tada api नेत्रादि द्वारा अंतःकरणस्य वृत्तिरूपं ज्ञानं चिदाभास. वृत्तिरूपं ज्ञानं मीन्स चिदाभास प्रमाणजन्यं भवेत्. अकॉर्डिंग टू TSV it is pramanajanyam. My eyes are pramanam and I see the pot vishaya prameyam. Now I get the pot knowledge prama. So pramanajanya vishayam bhavet. Okay. This is what Purvapakshi said, TSV. Tacha antahkaranam. That means pramata, indriyani, antahkaranam, indriyani means pramanam, vishayascha prameyam, tritayam, all these triputi. Pramata, antahkaranam, indriyani, vishayam. Pramata, pramanam, prameyam. Jnanapurva kale nasti. Even though before you are seeing the pot also, they are not there. Three are not there. Kinchidapi na asti. Thadapi jnane swapnavat triputi janyata pratiyate tasmat jagrat padarthaha sakshibhasyaha न प्रमाणजन्य ज्ञान विषयाः अतः जाग्रत पदार्थाः स्वप्न समाः मिथ्या भवन्ति. Therefore, tathapi, even though they are there before jnanam, you are telling, before I am seeing the pot was there, object was there. Tathapi jnani swapnavat triputi janyata pratiyate. Like a dream time, just like a dream. In dream also, same thing. Before you are seeing, they were there all in the mind, vasana rupena. After that only they have projected. Like this here also, swapnavat triputi janyata pratiyate. It is only appearance. Triputi is only an appearance. World is pramatru bhasyam, you are telling. Mind is sakshi bhasyam in TSV. Even pramata is also mithya. Tasmat jagrat padarthaha. All the worldly objects are illumined by sakshi bhasya. Illumined by sakshi alone. Jagrat padartha. Na pramanajanya jnana vishaya. They are not born out of your ears, eyes, pot, name you are hearing, pot, object you are seeing, all are not object of knowledge through pramanam. Therefore, Jagrat, all padarthas are like dream objects, equal to dream objects, therefore mithya bhavanti. They are all unreal. So in this next paragraph, he is going to give pradibhasika. All these are projections. What are all the projections? 4 ideas he is going to give. All of them are mithya, and he is going to quote pramanams from Upanishad mantras. That we will see in the next class. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ